those categories.
Thank you. And Mayor Castro, you state that comprehensive immigration reform should do three things: secure the border, streamline the legal immigration process, and provide a path to citizenship for 11 million illegal immigrants. Do you think that interior enforcement should play a role to discourage future immigration by those not documented by making jobs to them unavailable? Should that be a part of that comprehensive immigration reform?
Yeah, it's a great question. I do believe that that enforcement, both in terms of active enforcement at our borders, and under this administration there's been tremendous progress with regard to enforcement. In fact, the triggers in the 2007 proposal have just about all been met. But going forward, of course, enforcement is part of the conversation.
And one of the aspects of enforcement that doesn't get as much attention here, although it does get attention in some of the states which have attempted to do things about it, is the fact that a large percentage of people who are not lawfully in the United States entered legally on student visas, visitors visas, business visas, and overstayed their visas. And so the border and securing the border is not a component in dealing with that aspect of unlawful immigration. It has to be done in the interior of the country with verification programs with regard to employment, with cooperation amongst various law enforcement authorities, and so on. Do you think that should be part of the process?
Yeah, I think we agree that we can make the system work better for everyone, including for employers, including at our airports, in each and every way, both in terms of border security and interior security. Comprehensive immigration reform gives us the opportunity to make this work better at every single juncture.
And I want to give you an opportunity to answer the question of the day, and that is this: are there options that we should consider between the extremes of mass deportation and a pathway to citizenship for those not lawfully present in the United States?
Well, let me say that I do believe that a pathway to citizenship should be the option that the Congress selects. I don't see that as an extreme option. In fact, as one of the representatives pointed out, if we look at our history, generally what we found is that Congress over time has chosen that option, that path to citizenship. So I see that, I would disagree with the characterization of that as the extreme. The extreme, I would say, just to fill that out, would be open borders. Nobody agrees with open borders. Everyone agrees that we need to secure our border, that the United States needs to improve its...
I think we agree on that, but the question is what to do about the 10 million or more people who are not lawfully here. Are you and do you think others open to finding some ground between a pathway to citizenship and the current law, which would be to require deportation in many circumstances, whether that's being enforced today or not?
I believe that, as the President has pointed out, as the senators who have worked on this have pointed out from both parties, that a path to citizenship is the best option. Now, I also understand that in terms of getting at what you may be thinking about, a guest worker program in the future has also been put out there. I know that there are some concerns about how you would set that up, but I think if you want to deal with issues going forward, that may be one way to do it. However, in terms of the 11 million folks who are here, certainly putting them on a path to citizenship, ensuring that after they pay taxes, they pay a fine, they learn English, they get to the back of the line, that's the best option.
I thank you. The gentleman from Michigan is recognized.
Thank you, Chairman. Good